Hey, did you see that article about Jimmy Willen? Pretty fascinating how he's making the switch from pro cycling to triathlon. Oh, yeah, I just read about that. It's amazing to see someone at his level basically starting from scratch with swimming. Really shows how even elite athletes have to humble themselves sometimes. Exactly. I mean, imagine being at the top of your game in cycling and then having to become a complete beginner again in the pool. Must be quite the mental challenge, for sure. It's actually really inspiring, though, isn't it? Shows that it's never too late to branch out and try something new, even if you're already successful in a related field. Definitely. And I think what's really interesting is how his cycling background probably helps in some ways, but might actually work against him in others. Like, he's got the endurance base, but swimming requires such different movements and muscle patterns. Good point. And let's be honest, swimming technique is probably one of the hardest things to master in triathlon. You can't just power through it like you might on a bike. Makes you wonder what his training schedule must look like now. Going from focusing solely on cycling to having to balance all three disciplines. That's got to be a huge adjustment. And not just physically. The whole mindset has to shift. Instead of being the best at one thing, you've got to be good enough at three things and learn how to transition between them efficiently. It's a great reminder that growth often means stepping out of our comfort zones, isn't it? Even when you're already successful, there's always room to challenge yourself in new ways. Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to seeing how his journey unfolds. It's one thing to be a great cyclist, but becoming a competitive triathlete is a whole different ballgame.